Because I just felt it.
Okay, start.
Sorry. We are recording this one and it is not on. I have to ask you all the question again. Okay? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, see properly, please, and put in the name.
My name's Nerissa.
Okay, can you tell me your name again?
Nerissa Suruiz, ma'am.
And your age?
26.
And your date of birth?
October 19, 1987.
Okay, you are married?
No, ma'am.
You're single?
Yes, ma'am.
How many brothers and sisters have you?
2 brothers and 4 sisters.
And you are the
This one right.
eldest in the family?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you have got your mother's permission to come
Yes.
over to Malaysia to work?
Yes, ma'am.
And your purpose of coming over to Malaysia, what's the reason?
To help my family and to finish them to studies.
Okay, very good. And then, okay, what is your height
5'2", ma'am.
and your weight?
48.
48 kilo. Do you have any health problem?
No, ma'am.
No. Your no constant fever or gastric or
No, ma'am.
cough or things like that, no, huh? Or pain or any type of pain?
No, ma'am.
No, okay. Health good, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what about your education?
Education, I have finished 4 years course.
4 years,
College.
4 years in college.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what is the college course?
Bachelor of Arts in Economics.
Oh, Bachelor of Arts
In Economics.
in Econ. Okay. But have you any work pertaining to that in Philippines?
Yes, ma'am. I have experience 2 years in cashiering.
In what?
Cashiering, ma'am.
Facial? Facial. You mean doing facial? Doing facial.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you work in a facial shop.
Mall, ma'am.
But you don't have any experience with the education that you have studied?
Yes, ma'am.
No, huh? So you have worked as a facial person.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Where you work?
Now, I had worked part-time at the Comelec Ligao.
Oh, what is that?
Clerical personnel, ma'am.
Clerical.
Yes.
Okay. But I see you have worked as a domestic helper also in Philippines.
Yes, ma'am. For 3 months.
Yeah. And then?
But I prefer to go work overseas.
So can you do the work when you were in Philippines as a housemaid?
Yes, ma'am. I can do the work.
What were you doing there?
To clean house, all around, ma'am.
All around, huh?
Yes.
Wait, one thing first. You say you were working as a clerk somewhere in Philippines,
Yes, ma'am.
and then you changed to housework in this year.
Yes, ma'am.
The clerk you have been working for how long?
It is only, ma'am, part-time.
Part-time.
Every time they need me, they call me.
Oh, that is as a clerk, okay? So as a housemaid is a domestic helper, you only for 3 months, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So after that you stop work until now you're not doing anything lah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, can you tell me what can you do best? Can you look after baby? Have you any experience in looking after baby?
Yes, ma'am.
What experience?
My nephew, I am the one who care and all the liabilities. I am the one who take care of them.
Your nephew, that means who has got married in your family?
Yes, ma'am.
Nephew means whose children?
The one who next to me, ma'am. The second.
Or the second sisters got
Yes, ma'am.
married and got children. So you take care of them.
Thank you, ma'am.
So from baby, did you look after the child from baby?
Yes, ma'am.
From baby. Okay. And then any experience looking after children like 2 to 5 years old?
Yes, ma'am.
You also have experience, huh?
Yes, ma'am. Because I am the one who take care of my brothers and sisters when they grow.
I see.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Do you like to look after children? Do you love children?
Yes, ma'am.
You do. So, and then what about old people? Do you know how to look after old people?
Yes, ma'am.
You have any experience?
My grandmother.
Grandmother.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but if this old person is not mobile, that means they cannot move around. So you
Yes,
have
ma'am.
to bathe her and clean her and
Yes.
change her diapers. Can you do that?
Yes, ma'am.
You can. Okay.
Yes.
And then have you experience in looking after such person?
Pardon, ma'am.
Have you experienced looking after that type of person I mentioned just now? The not movable type? I mean
Yes.
those you have.
Uh,
You sure you have?
Yes, ma'am.
You have looked after a invalid woman before?
Yes, ma'am.
Your grandmother?
Yes, ma'am.
Your grandmother can move or not?
Yes.
She can move around.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but if you are asked to look after somebody who cannot move around,
It's okay, ma'am.
you are willing to do it, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you are willing to sleep with these old people also, because old people they're sick, so at night they will need your attention, so you have to share the room with them. Is it okay? It's okay, no problem, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you are given a choice, which category of you would like to choose? Looking after baby children and old people. What category?
I think, ma'am, the baby.
You would prefer a baby?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Because I love children, ma'am.
You love children.
Yes.
So I put baby as first choice, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
But if I can get you an old folks, I mean, I will give your interview now to a few employers to see. And then if so happen the employer who has a old mother to take care and wants to take you in, would you be able to accept the job?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Also can, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, do you know how to cook?
Yes, ma'am.
What type of food? English food? Malay food?
Mostly, ma'am, Filipino food.
Filipino food.
Yes.
Okay. And are you willing to learn the food that is provided by, you see, the employer will teach you their style of cooking.
Yes, ma'am.
So
I
you're
am willing, ma'am.
willing. Okay. Do you like to eat food? Do you
Yes,
like to eat? Huh? So you may have to learn to accept the food that your employer is giving you. Sometimes it may be the same like Filipino food, but sometimes it may be spicy.
Okay,
So,
ma'am.
so since if you are a person who like food, you will learn to adapt to that food, all those food that you
Yes,
can
ma'am.
get from here. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Wash. So your duty will have to be washing cars. Okay, washing motor car. Sometimes if they have one or two car, you will have to help them wash it.
Yes.
And then if they have pets, maybe dog or maybe cat, you will have to bathe them, feed them. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. And then your duty will be to clean the house. That is the normal general thing. To clean the house, clean the window, mop the floor, cook, iron, washing and ironing. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And sometimes you are required to hand wash.
Yes, ma'am.
It's okay, eh?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I see you are willing to work. You are you're real keen to work. Malaysia.
Yes.
Okay, yes, very good. You come with that
Yes, ma'am.
you come with the feeling that you are willing, you're ready to work here and to serve the employer well.
Thank
Okay.
you, ma'am.
Do you think you'll get homesick?
I think, ma'am, but I'll try my best and keep myself busy.
Yes.
For them,
Yes, for
give them
them.
a good future.
Yeah, think of them as your
Yes. Yes.
goal in life to help them. Homesick that you may have, but you will try to overcome.
Yes, ma'am.
Because we don't want you to halfway say you don't want to work. It is no good for your record also. Your working record also will be no good. Because when people see that you didn't finish your contract, they will not choose you the next time.
Yes, ma'am.
So
I understand.
you have to finish your contract. Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Do you have any friends overseas?
Yes, ma'am. My cousin
Where?
in Malaysia.
Oh, since when she come over here?
Yes, ma'am.
When did she come over here?
Ma'am.
When did she come over to Malaysia?
As domestic helper also, ma'am.
When did she come over? When did she come?
When last November 7, 2013.
Huh? November 7. That means she just went to Malaysia.
Opo.
November.
November 7.
That means now is November 20 something.
Yes.
So that means she has just left.
She just new in Malaysia, ma'am.
She's just left for Malaysia.
Yes, ma'am.
I see. So are you inspired by her coming over? That's why you also choose to come over?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But then when you are over here, you know that you have no off days. You have no off days,
Yes, ma'am.
no holidays. You only work with your employer, and when the employer go out, they may take you along. Then you go out with the employer, but you cannot go
Yes.
out by yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then no handphone.
No cell phone, ma'am.
No cell phone. The cell phone will be only used to contact your family in Philippines when you require. We suggest that you, if you bring the handphone over, we suggest that you let the employer keep the phone, and when you want to call to get permission from the employer to call home using
okay,
the
ma'am.
phone. And we don't want you to have the handphone by your side 24 hours is because you will be disturbed with all the phone calls, and you will be trying to contact people here and there, you see. You may even try to contact your cousin, which it will also disturb her work here. You see, when she's working, and then when somebody call the phone or SMS, your mind will be on the phone, and your attention is all divided.
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
So we prefer you to let the employer keep the phone, and
Yes.
maybe at night if you want to make a call, you ask for permission, and after making a call, you pass it back to the employer. It
Yes.
will be easier and better, and it won't divide your attention. Let's say
Yes.
if you are doing something, let's say you are working or you are cooking something or boiling water, and suddenly a phone call comes, and you go and attend to your phone call, and that water boiling will maybe dry already, and then you doesn't know about it. You know that we don't want that type of danger and mishap to happen.
Yes.
Okay, and then you know that your contract is for how long?
2 years, ma'am.
2 years.
Yes.
Okay. And you know your salary is the one is standard lah, huh? And then there will be a small deduction from you. That one we can divide it into 2 months lah. Small deduction.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So it's okay for you to look after pets, huh? Actually, the pets is just maybe to wash them up, and then feed them. That's all lah, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What? Can you tell me more about yourself?
I am hardworking, ma'am, loyal and responsible enough.
Lawyer, huh? Yeah, that is one thing that the employer would like, to be
Yes.
loyal to your employer, because if whoever select you, you have to be grateful for them selecting you, because out of so many they have selected you. That means they liked you, huh? They
Yes.
would like you to help them in when you are over here, and not to give
Yes.
them trouble, huh? Okay, any question you want to ask me?
Nothing, ma'am.
You sure you're okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, now I will give this interview to the employer to see, and if they would like to interview you again, they will give you a call,
Yes, ma'am.
and interview you over the phone.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so your mobile number, can you give me your mobile number?
0920
Hmm?
80
Hmm?
41
Hmm?
829
809
829.
29
Yes, ma'am.
829, okay. 9208 04 1829. Okay, good.
Yes,
So if the employer would like to speak to you, I will ask them to call that number, and then they will interview you again. So if it's okay with you and okay with the employer, we will send you a job order form to sign, say that you have agreed, and then we will process the document later. So meanwhile, you just wait for any employer to call you lah.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.
Apa? Hah?